What's going on, college football fans, and welcome to today's preview video, the Miami Hurricanes versus the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. These two teams are facing off in the Independence Bowl this Thursday, December 26th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. Now, hold up, everyone, especially Miami Hurricanes fans. This is the last Miami Hurricanes preview video of the 2019 season. Now, listen, I get it. It's been tough times. So some people were thinking, whew, Coop, finally it's over. But listen, I did enjoy the ride overall this 2019 season, doing the live hangouts and the preview videos and all the shenanigans and crazy things that we got into. We did have some fun moments. We had some ups. We had some downs. But I just want to let you guys know that this was a fun 2019 season with you guys, here with my college football family and my Miami Hurricanes family on YouTube. And we are going to continue to grow this family during the offseason. So I am not stopping content. I will be dropping college football videos all year long. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to go ahead and do that. And also, of course, yes, I will be doing a live hangout for the Independence Bowl on Thursday. If you need links for the game, I will have them. So if you don't have ESPN, don't worry. Some call me the link man for a reason. So I'll hook you up. All you have to do is just show up to the live hangout on Thursday. Scroll to the very bottom of the description, and I got you. So let's dive straight into this one and discuss some big key points coming into this game. And obviously, one of the biggest things is who's sitting out. That's always an issue coming into bowl games. I know for a fact, for Miami, this list includes Pickney, Hill, Garvin, and Thomas. And for Louisiana Tech, this includes cornerback Robertson. How big of an impact will this have in this matchup? Now, in case you're not familiar with Louisiana Tech, and let's be real, Canes fans, most of us aren't, they finished the regular season at 9-3, and they were second in the Conference USA West with notable wins over no one. However, they did defeat the great FIU 43-31. Miami also played the great FIU, and we all know how that game turned out, don't we? Louisiana Tech will be trying to win their 6th straight bowl game. Miami has lost their last two to, yes, the same opponent, Wisconsin. But also, Miami has only won 2 of their last 10 bowl games. Now, I know it sounds like so far that I have nothing good to say about Miami in this preview video, but it's been a tough year. I mean, Miami finished the regular season at 6-6 and came nowhere close to meeting the expectations for the 2019 season, even given the circumstances with new coaches and new schemes. I'm going to be straight up and honest with everyone watching this preview video. It's difficult for a Miami fan to get pumped and excited for this game. I fully understand. I myself, that's part of the reason why I haven't done this preview video yet, because I just haven't really felt that same energy, that I typically feel when I make these videos. But think of it this way. If you want to look at some positives and you want to have some ideas of things that'll get you pumped up, we're going to get to see some guys play in this game that we haven't seen all season. So we're going to catch a glimpse at what we have coming up for the 2020 season. And that can be exciting. And this will also be the last time we see the Miami Hurricanes suit up and play in a football game. And whether you were happy with the outcome this season, which I don't think any Miami fan falls in that category, or you were super upset and you are technically ready for it to end, it's still sad to see Miami football coming to an end, because you wait all year long for it and it takes so long to get here. And this is it. It's over until next year. So I already know that I'm going to miss college football Saturdays. Sad times, man. So let's dive into a brief bit of history between these two teams. And there's really not a whole lot there. Louisiana Tech and Miami have faced off 4 times in total, with Miami winning all 4 of those games. And the last time they played was way back in 2004, with Miami winning that game 48-0. So you guys know what's next. Let's talk stats for both of these teams. So I'm going to put the little graphic overlay on the screen here. That way you have a nice image to look at. Now keep in mind, if you're new here, that I rounded these averages up. So I don't do 0.6 or 0.2. I round them up or down respectively. So let's get into it. Coming into this game, average points per game, Louisiana Tech comes in at 34, Miami coming in at 28. Now, average points allowed against them per game, Louisiana Tech 24, Miami 21. Yards gained per game average, Louisiana Tech 445, Miami 379. And average yards allowed against them per game, Louisiana Tech 390, Miami 308. Just keep in mind, as we always discuss, that the numbers don't always tell the whole story. So let's transition over to keys to a Louisiana Tech victory in this game. How can the Bulldogs beat the Miami Hurricanes in the Independence Bowl? Now, also, keep in mind that the list of keys to a victory for both of these teams, I realize you can't even see both of my hands, but the list goes on and on and on, right? I could make this preview an hour long, and we could talk about how each of these teams could defeat the other. But I just handpick 3 for each team out of the list that I feel like are pretty important and put them into this video. So please, you can always add more down in the comment section, of course. But keys for Louisiana Tech victory in this game. Number 1, the Bulldogs like to take deep shots off of play action, and there's no reason for them to change their game plan against the Miami Hurricanes. Let's be real. Miami's secondary has been very suspect at times in the 2019 season. I've seen them make lots of mental mistakes, and they've been burned more times than I can count. Louisiana Tech should not be afraid to continue to take those deep shots down the field and challenge Miami's secondary. Number 2, attack the areas where Miami is inexperienced. And what I mean by that is we already discussed that Miami's got a lot of guys sitting out in this game. So there's going to be some younger guys playing at positions that don't really have that much experience. And lastly, I understand that I use this key to a victory for opponents quite often, but this is going to be a home crowd for Louisiana Tech. Now, how many Louisiana Tech fans are out there? I don't really know. I've never met one before. I've met lots of Bulldog fans, but not Louisiana Tech Bulldog fans. So I don't know if they're going to have a huge crowd, but people love kicking Miami while they're down. So the turnout for this game could be okay, right? And there are going to be some possibly people in Louisiana that throw on an LA Tech cap and go to the game, because I'm assuming tickets are fairly cheap, and it's going to be fun for them to show up and try to pick on Miami fans and kick Miami while they're down. So I guess use the home crowd to your advantage. So let's go ahead and hop over to keys to a Miami Hurricanes victory in this game. Number 1, it's already been brought up several times, but yes, the Miami Hurricanes will be thin at a number of key positions in this matchup. So the Miami Hurricanes are going to need younger guys to step up and remain healthy for 4 quarters, because if second and third string guys start dropping, Miami could be in big trouble. Number 2, Miami's defense must shut down the Bulldogs quarterback Jamar Smith. This guy was named Conference USA Offensive Player of the Year. He racked up over 2,800 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions. He is not afraid to throw the deep ball, and he also poses a run threat. I feel like the Bulldogs definitely have an advantage when it comes to the quarterback position coming into this game, because they have their guy. And lastly, we already know coming into this game how much Miami's offense has been struggling, but I really don't expect it to change for just this one game. Don't expect to see Dan Enos roll out something entirely different. It's just not going to happen. So, of course, yes, the offense could be better, but I feel like for my final point, what I want to put as a key to a Miami victory, the way that the Miami Hurricanes can beat Louisiana Tech, is to keep the Bulldogs out of the red zone. And I bring this up because Louisiana Tech ranks 16th in the country when it comes to red zone scoring percentage. Miami, 111. All right, the moment we've been waiting for, the last score prediction of the year. Now, first, you guys know I always like to mention the completely pointless ESPN matchup predictor. They have Miami's win percentage chance coming into this game at 72% and Louisiana Tech at 28%. So they do have Louisiana Tech as an underdog, even though they were 9-3 and Miami was 6-6. Most likely because it's Conference USA versus ACC, which, as Miami fans know, doesn't necessarily mean anything, and also the level of competition that's been played. Also, as Miami fans, we know doesn't mean anything. So, who do I have winning this game? Well. I have the Miami Hurricanes putting up 17 points. So, no, not a whole lot of points. And Louisiana Tech scoring 31 points. So I have Miami taking a big fat L in the Independence Bowl, 31-17. Now, I'm just going to be real with you. I should have put a warning at the beginning of this video that says, real alert, real alert, real alert, because I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys in this preview video. It's not just because of the 6-6 regular season, right? I'm not just trying to be a negative Nancy and say, forget it, Miami's not winning any more football games ever. It's not that. But I just feel like the combination of Dan Enos' offense, our offensive line play, not really knowing who our QB is, guys sitting out, lack of motivation and focus, and injuries is just a recipe for disaster. And did I mention that we lost every game coming out of a bye week, and this is basically a bye month? So something with the way that we prepare for these games, I just don't think that we're going to have the focus or the want to or the will to win this game. And that goes for both the players and the coaching staff, unfortunately. Any other time would I say that even our 2s and 3s should be able to come out and beat the brakes off Louisiana Tech? Absolutely. But this season, things are just different, So I don't expect to win this football game at all. But you guys already know what to do. Leave your score predictions down in the comment section. And I have people all the time tell me, Coop, I don't do score predictions. It's just not my thing. Don't worry about it. Just leave something down there discussing this game. Maybe talk about who you would like to see get snaps at quarterback. You guys already know that I want to see Tate Martell get some snaps. Heck, maybe even see Proctor get some snaps. See Lingard get some snaps. I want to just use this opportunity. Yes, winning is front and center. That's the most important thing. But I really just want to see some guys get some play time. Get a glimpse into the 2020 season for guys that are already here on campus that are going to be Miami Hurricanes next year. So leave some type of comment discussing something about this game because it's your last time to do it talking about a Miami Hurricanes game. Because yes, remember, my content is not stopping all year long, but the college football season will be over for Miami after this game. So also remember that we'll be doing the live hangout for Miami versus Louisiana Tech. I will have links for the games, so I will be hooking you guys up. And at the end of this video, if you guys want to take a look, I'm going to have an image pop up that shows everyone who is currently a Canes fan member. That's people who have clicked the join button down below. Thank you guys so much for that support. You have no idea how much it helps grow the channel and upgrade equipment. We've got huge things planned for the 2020 season, which may involve some lighting and some fog machines, and I don't want to spoil it, okay? Just prepare yourself because 2020 is going to be even crazier, if you can imagine, than 2019. So remember though, guys, we are all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I got to say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out.